Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
I think they probably would. I think they probably would.
Yeah. Opinions of the readers. Yeah. You are watching GLoLady TV, and today is Friday, December the 11th, 2009. I'm GLoLady, I admit it.
I'm Shannon, I admit it.
It has been one of those, but what else is new?
I know, but we have fun. You know, even through all the chaos and 5 seconds before.
5 seconds?
Well, actually, 1 second. 1 second, we're still getting ready.
Oh, God. I give up. I let go. It is just one of those days. But of course, as usual, it's always exciting. And we got all kinds of really interesting stuff to let you know about.
Oh, we do today. This is going to be a great show.
We have the Geminid meteor shower, and it's going to be a maximum the 13th and 14th. So that's Saturday and Sunday night, in between Sunday and Monday, about midnight. That's going to be the greatest number of meteors.
Wow.
So get out this weekend and check it out.
Sunday
night, Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah.
So I'll get up and look.
Yeah.
And what are we going to look for?
It's going to be close to a whole bunch of flying stuff in the sky.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's been crazy. You know, it's almost like our lives. Don't you just love my hairdo? I had a hat on. It's been one of those days. I was up. My van is still down.
Yeah.
So it was like I hitched a ride at 6 o'clock this morning to go to the VA. The gentleman that had, offered to bring me, he was going to the VA.
Uh-huh.
And I was at the VA hanging out, and it was like way cool. I mean, I really enjoyed it.
It's a big hospital.
Some of you know I had done that Veterans March back in 97. From Melbourne, Florida to Washington, D.C., educating the public on veterans issues. And someone had mentioned that there was a meeting. And you know me in meetings, it's like, I went and it was like way cool. And when I was leaving, on the bumper sticker, somebody had home of the free because of the brave. And it's like, hey, man,
oh, wow.
I salute all of you men and women who are willing to die fighting for our rights and freedom. And part of it is, our First Amendment rights, and that is free speech. I produce the show underneath free speech because I feel, or underneath the First Amendment, because I got a big mouth. And I tend to talk about whatever I want. And that's because we have had men and women who are willing to die so that I can, tell you how it is. And part of it is I can practice whatever religion. Shannon can practice whatever religion. You can practice whatever religion because of the brave men and women who died fighting for our rights and freedom. And we have the right to assemble peaceably. So we try to be peaceably around here, It's usually chaotic, but what else is new? And to hold our government accountable. That's a biggie. Because I'll tell you what, we have been lax in holding our government accountable. And that means our elected officials. So if you don't like the way things are in your town, then you better put up or shut up. And the other day I had gone to the county commission meeting where I live, and they had a grant that was advertised for low income, moderate income to purchase a building in order for businesses. Mm-hmm. So I went to the meeting, and it is in the Transylvania Times that just one member of the public, Lisa Landis, spoke during the public hearing. She says she supports the grant opportunity for Gaia Herbs. Well, trust me, that's not all I said. I like Gaia Herbs, don't get me wrong. I think that they are a fantastic company, but low to moderate income, I don't think that they qualify in that category, and that's what made me a little perturbed. So anyhow, write letters to the editor if you don't like opinions of the reader. Why prejudice? Well, it's in the Thursday, December 10th issue of Transylvania Times. You can see why, or my article, which I'm going to have to write and put it up on the blogs. This would be the third letter to the editor that they have printed, which, thank you. You honored my First Amendment right for freedom of speech, and I greatly appreciate that. Let's see, the Twilight Tour. I had filmed the Twilight Tour this past weekend.
How did that go?
That was fantastic. Michael with the Bread of Life. They were giving out free chili and hot cider and cake. And it was like way cool. And they also had a whole bunch of different charities, so I did interviews. So you're going to get to watch that on the January 1st show. We're not going to be doing a live show over the holidays because the studio is closed. So you get to experience the Twilight Tour yourself. And I can't even think of all the good labels to put on there because, I mean, Jen is becoming a lifesaver for me. Jen Jacobson.
Yes.
She is going to be editing it because my van is broke down, so I am dependent upon.
She's going to do that for you?
She is going to edit it for me.
Thank you, Jen.
And I am so indebted to this woman. She is
She's really something.
Oh man. I mean, I'm just like, I mean, she's in the control room along with Mark, the I Ching guy. And they are holding down the fort, and it's like, you know, I mean, this is public access, and public access means that we have access to professional equipment in order to produce our work, but we don't get paid, not unless we find sponsors out there who think that we do a half-decent job, and they want to hear a little bit more of what we have to present to the public. So, yeah, we could use some sponsors. That would be way cool.
Be a nice thing.
I am also producing a DVD of the shops, galleries, and restaurants in Brevard. So that's going to be coming up towards the end of January, so keep an eye out for that. I've gotten a couple of sponsors in order to be able to produce that.
That's going to be great. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, because you've really not been in Brevard to see the shops and galleries.
On a Saturday or?
I had filmed last weekend, and I'm filming this weekend. I'm not quite sure. It'll be just a special, you know, just a special event so that the people can see. You know, I'm always talking about Brevard, you know, the good and the bad.
Yeah, and you know what? I need to take that trip out there. And,
you should. You should
give me a little
because
tour
it is so. I mean,
I've been there.
There's some really cool shops. Well, I mean, I live there, but I haven't been in to really check them out like I've been. You know, because I'm filming it, and it's like, wow. You know, there's some really cool stores. There's this one store that it's all unique. I mean, it's stuff that you don't find anywhere. And then there's stuff that, okay, you know, a name brand. So if you need something and you like the brand, you know, of candles or whatever. And yeah, it's been like way cool. So yeah, the good out of the bad. I mean, that's pretty much how we have to live it, because I'll tell you what. Life is what life is, and life is what you make it. So if you see it's bad, well, guess what? It expands. If you see it as good, then yeah. So what you up to, Shannon?
Oh, I've just, you know, I've had a good week. Victoria's been sick this week.
Really?
So yeah, so that's
as
been a
well
little
as
rough.
a few people.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Iching daughter.
Yes, she's been sick, and but we took her to the doctor, and she's doing a little bit better. She's on that Z-Pack, you know, that real strong Z-Pack.
Really?
So she's feeling a little bit better. But yeah, she's had a rough week. So
yeah. Well, what's up with Moo Moo?
Oh, she's doing
We haven't
good.
seen Moo Moo in how long?
Yeah, it's a little cold for her to come out right now. As a matter of fact, her and Spark right now are out having dinner together.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I Ching son number 1.
Yes, and I Ching's son number 2 was supposed to be with them, but he ended up going to a friend's house tonight. I just found out. So
we'll forgive you, Victor.
Yeah, we'll forgive you, Victor. He's working so hard with that wrestling. He's at practice every single night.
He's going out for wrestling?
Yeah, he's on the team, and so he's every night he's at practice after school. Practice starts at 4, so he stays. No, I think it starts right after school. I think it's 3 hours all weekend long.
Wow.
And yeah, and
well, what's that? As they say,
they were in Brevard the other day.
Were
they had a match, and they won, by the way. They haven't lost yet, actually.
Well, you know what? I guess we should look in the paper. When was that?
Maybe Thursday. Thursday.
Was it Thursday?
Yeah, Wednesday night.
Wednesday night? Well, then it probably wouldn't. Oh, then it wouldn't. Then maybe it's in this paper. I'll have to look and see.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
probably,
so he's busy.
They might have put something up on there.
Yeah, he's busy, and he doesn't always get to wrestle, but it depends on how that works. It depends on if there's somebody in your weight
Right.
there.
Oh,
and
the
he's
weight
junior varsity,
division.
not varsity, because this is his first year.
Way cool.
But he's really enjoying it, and he's having a lot of fun, so.
She's the calm side of GLoLady TV, can you tell? She's got the normal life.
Well, actually, you ought to be at our house sometimes with, when you've got 4 teenagers usually at your house, there's no normality.
Oh,
But-
well, see, I told you she's got the normal life.
Actually, I shouldn't say that. They're going to kill me. A 21-year-old and 2 20-year-olds and a 16-year-old. So,
Okay,
yeah, so that doesn't
they are
qualify.
teenagers.
Yeah, I better
Oh,
not
yeah,
say
they're
teenager.
adults.
I
Yes.
still say, I take Victoria to work in the morning.
Uh-huh.
I still say to her, honey, are you ready to go to school? I cannot get it through my head
That she's working?
and she's not that little girl anymore. So every time I say that, she starts laughing. But
They grow quickly.
I know.
Well, anyhow, we have a fantastic guest that we've been talking about for how long now?
Oh, wow.
And like I said, it's been one of those. It's been she flew in right at the last second.
Yeah.
And isn't that how life always goes?
at least she flew in.
Really?
That's right.
Really, and
Yeah.
it wasn't on her broom.
Ours are parked out
Is that what
front.
it is? Is that my hair? I flew in.
You've been flying high for a long time, Lisa.
And it's all natural. Don't you just love
Natural
it?
high, yeah. Could
Oh,
you imagine if we were
man.
on something the way we are, just natural?
Well, I guess that's why I used to drink. Good thing I don't anymore. Woohoo!
Oh boy, the world
Yeah.
wouldn't be ready for that
Really.
if we drank before
Really.
the show.
Well, anyhow, we are going to be listening to a little bit of Melissa Reaves before we bring her on live. So we're going to
exciting.
cue up the music in here and just take us out of the picture and let people listen or watch the waterfall and listen to her music. And when we come back, you'll see Melissa sitting with us
Look,
live.
that's right here, right
Cool.
next to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
There.
Where's Melissa?
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to ring sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Ooh. just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and all the children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Oh, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and may all your Christmases be white. So for you put Christmas, don't you know what's there?
Everybody,
Hello.
say hello, Asheville and the world.
Asheville and the world.
And we're talking international performing artists here.
That's right.
That is fantastic.
Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
You're welcome.
It's like, wait a minute, is that, what was his name? Plant?
Yeah, that's right. Robert Plant.
Robert Plant.
Robert Plant? That you opened for?
I did open for Robert Plant in Nottingham, England.
Wow.
In the UK.
Isn't
I
that
was-
fantastic?
That was
It was thrilling.
exciting.
Yeah.
it was
We
really
have a
fun.
picture of you in
Wow.
here with Robert Plant. That should be the first one up there of Melissa's pictures. Can you see that, Jen? Yep, there it is. Woohoo!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Now, when was this taken?
This was in 2000.
2000.
I was over doing some recording and some recording and touring.
Yeah.
But mostly recording and music business. And the day I was scheduled to leave, the fellow that had brought me over and was working with me said, you can't leave. We just got an opening slot with Robert Plant.
Oh, and so you said, I won't leave.
I won't, even though I'm a real stickler for a schedule.
She flies by the seat of her pants on a wing and a prayer.
A wing and a prayer. I've brought a whole new meaning to that phrase, a wing and a prayer.
Wow.
But, I think that's how music is.
I think so.
Or entertainment.
Well,
Yeah.
how long were you over there then?
Well, I was in France originally, and that's how I met the fellow who brought me to England. So total time I was there about a month.
Oh, wow.
In France at an international music festival and conference called Medium, and where I met my friend John and came home for, 12 days and went back to England for, some more music business stuff.
Wow.
So I got to do a little touring, a little bit of touring.
So you went France, England,
in Italy briefly.
France, England, and Italy. Wow. Which one did you find most appealing?
Wow, I love Paris.
Really?
I really like Paris, but I spent the majority of my time while in France, in the south of France, in Cannes.
Is that the Riviera? Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Yeah,
you
it's-
hear about it, but it's like...
It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful, and it's a little rugged. It's arid.
The climate, you mean?
Yeah.
So it's a dry, it's
Yeah,
not
but
that
yet
hot,
you're right.
sweaty like in
Well,
Florida, or...
No, I don't. When I was there, it wasn't that type of humidity, but I can see that there would be.
Oh, okay.
But it was an interesting climate. It was like the the feel of a little bit, not real deserty, but approaching that, but with an ocean, or
With
the
an
Mediterranean, right.
What time of the year was that?
January.
January, so that's what they're...
So it wasn't hot.
Yeah.
But I could tell just the growth and the landscape. It was, you know, pretty interesting, yeah.
Cool. Now, was that before or after the Lilith Fair?
That was before Lilith. I mean, after Lilith. I'm sorry.
After?
It was after Lilith. I
Because you
apologize.
won the Lilith?
Right. I went down and a friend urged me to do this competition in Charlotte, which, you know, you can't win if you don't go try, obviously.
That's it.
But
That's it.
sometimes contests are a little, you know.
Fixed.
Yeah. Well,
She won.
what she said.
See, there you go.
It
you,
was
you
fixed.
don't win if you don't try.
Actually,
What did you sing?
it wasn't fixed. I won that fair and square.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
No.
Oh, well, wait until you hear her. Well, you already heard her, so you know she won it fair and square.
Well, I was very fortunate, and there were a lot of great performers in that contest, and they were all very,
Exciting.
very supportive.
And you went to
They were really-
Charlotte?
I went to Charlotte, and we did it at the Tremont,
Oh.
which I don't know if it is there anymore.
That's interesting because the Tremont is where my mother was born, in Tremont,
Really?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
See that synchronicity, how
Alrighty.
it works.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. So
sure does.
are you talking about Lilith Fair? Explain that.
Well, what Sarah McLaughlin did is offer an opportunity for people.
McLaughlin?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, name dropping.
Yeah.
Bing. She offered an opportunity for, you know, young performers or fledgling in the industry to
Right.
have an opportunity to be on the bill. And the way they did it was we're through these contests, which were arranged locally. And so you went through all your hoops of signing up, which a friend of mine did for me, which was very, very sweet.
Signed you up and you knew about it or you didn't know about it?
I was working that morning and she said, "Come on, we're going to go do this contest." I was like, "Oh, well, you know, whatever." So I got in the vehicle and went. Not that I didn't want to. I just was, you know.
Yeah, okay, it's a contest. Yeah.
You just weren't sure what to expect.
I wasn't sure what to expect. That's right. That's a good positive way of approaching it.
Right.
But I suited up and showed up. You know, and at the last minute, of course. And
She lives like we do.
are there other people who aren't doing it that way?
There are some normal people.
Well,
Oh, it depends on what you call normal, huh?
that's my exact. So went and did the contest, and despite the power of positive thinking, was, you know, skeptical. But I went and I did it, and I had fun. You know, and at the end they announced the winner and they announced my name, and I was really very shocked.
Oh,
I can remember that
wow.
feeling right now. I was like,
How
I looked at the other
exciting.
people and I was like, really?
Cool.
Oh, it was wonderful.
And what did you perform?
I did an original.
Oh,
I
you
did
did
an
an
original called "Think You
original.
Need Love."
Called what?
"Think You Need Love."
Is it in one of your...
It is.
albums?
It is. It sure is.
Oh, which one is it on?
It's on Sentimental Anthem.
Sentimental Anthem. Okay, it's on Sentimental Anthem.
Yeah, that's was released in '99. And so Sentimental Anthem is that's the lead track.
Wow. Wow, that is... Now, that's an original, so do you write a lot of your own music?
I
or-
do write a lot of my music. Obviously, the holiday album that you were listening to, there's one original on it that I did not write. My friend up in Boone, Bannister Pope, wrote it, but that's the only album that I've ever recorded that was predominantly not original. You know.
But holiday albums have a tendency
Yeah,
to not be
it's
original because
I
you're kind of...
think so.
But the way you sing your music, you can make it your original.
Oh yeah,
And
I
as
think
we all
everyone should.
heard.
Wait until you hear her. It's like almost 5 o'clock, so you know it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Why don't you give them a little taste of it's 5 o'clock somewhere, because they're getting ready to go home from this building here, so now we can really play music.
Oh, well, so you can't rock before that, though. Huh?
You have to be careful because they're working.
Yeah. But at 5 o'clock, it's happy hour.
Yeah, but we're always happy, so you know, what can I say?
The world is happy at 5 p.m. on Friday, huh?
I think so.
TGIF.
Yeah, they had a restaurant after it, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Can you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did. That was fine.
We're
was worried
keeping
about
an
that
eye on
line
her. We're
angle,
making
yeah.
sure that she doesn't get
Right,
too
yeah.
adult for you out there.
Yes,
We don't have those little blooper things. So.
that's all right.
Yeah, we don't have a bell.
I had a mantra coming down here about that with myself, so I had to really focus on that. And I've
No
done
French, no French. You're
No
not
French.
in Paris.
Precisely. Why would you want to speak French when you're not in Paris?
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
Are you ready for a tune? Or?
I'm
Yes,
ready.
we are ready.
We are, yes. I've been so excited to have you here.
Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate the opportunity.
I mean, when you
Wonderful.
blew me away when I heard you performing.
Wasn't that a great day?
That was a great day.
Yeah,
That
Lisa
was-
told me so
yeah.
much, and I am ready.
So I'm going to do "Think You Need Love" since we were talking about it.
Okay.
It's a, a good song, and it won me that Lilith Fair competition.
Yes.
I'm worn out, stretched thin. I put my heart up on the stage. I spit, I screamed, I cried, and I don't know what else to say. Bend my whole soul for you all to see. Preserve my heart in a jar so it have something left for me. 'Cause I think you need love. Think you need love. Every day and every night I think you need love. Think you need love, 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 love. I think you need. Too cool, too fat, right stuff, wrong hat. Sappy folks singing chicks ain't never been where it's at. There's a pillar of salt sitting in a stone's throw, pulling out all the water where my energy flows. I think you need love. Think you need love. Every day and every night I think you need love too. Think you need love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Love, 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 yeah. These chains are familiar and tied to my feet. To me, the air is stagnant, but the chords just ain't never. And never missing a beat. I think you need love in the morning, and I think I need loving at night. You need love in the morning, baby, early, early light. Think you need love in the morning, think you need loving good. Gonna get it to you, gonna get it to you, baby, like you should. Baby, like you should, yeah. Baby, like you should.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, and I was really watching, and I mean, you are really expressive. You are really into what you're singing, and that's so important. You know, you sometimes you see people singing, and it's like they're not in that song; they're somewhere else. And you were definitely in it.
Oh, she just blew me away when I heard her.
Wow.
I mean, I keep
could
saying
see
I'm going to
why
get
you
her and
won.
Jim.
Oh
Her,
yeah.
you and I, yeah. He was trying to get down here, but
We'll do
how
it
things
again.
go. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wow, that was fantastic.
I'm so looking forward to you two getting together. I mean, he is such an artist. He is in his own rights. You know, a great guitarist, and you. I mean, the two of you together.
Well, I love collaborating with people. I've done a lot of that this year. I also do experimental music. And I had the great and good fortune of working with a choreographer earlier this year, and we were able to take the piece up to Manhattan and do it at the Merce Cunningham Studios, which my experimental music is far more it's very ambient. It's very ambient, and one might call it avant-garde. It might not be for everyone. It may not be for those 5 normal people that are out there. But for the rest of us weirdos, you'll really love it. You'll love it. So yeah, it's very ambient. I'm very interested in deep low notes and vibration. I mean, to me, music is. I think that's what people.
Well, that's a healing. I mean, music is healing. Music is love, or it should be.
Powerful.
It should be.
Powerful.
Well, your voice range is incredible. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
how you go up and can go right back down. It's like,
Oh yeah.
you know,
She's-
when you hear
she's-
music
yeah.
like that, you always think that somebody is in a studio and they're making that happen with. And here we are live, and you're doing it all on your
Oh
own.
yeah, this is live.
So
Trust me.
that's incredible
This is
to me.
very live.
This is
Yeah, I usually
live.
have my pedals and for my guitar to do my experimental music, but it's just me and the guitar.
Yeah,
and-
she flew in. It's like, just grab your acoustic. That's it. That's all we need.
I did.
But
I had a
because, I mean,
small
she's-
panic attack, and then I was like, well,
Yeah.
if you can't do that, then
Yeah. I mean, it was like, what, 10 minutes before airtime they
Yeah.
pulled up? Something like that?
Can you do
my
experimental
Emma.
music in this kind of atmosphere? Or do you need, I mean, could you do one for us? Or is that something that you want?
I really feel I could use the word should in this situation, and I feel like I should be able to do that. But it's predominantly, a majority of it's based around my pedals.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, that makes
Using
I
some
love
type of
to-
an electrical
I use
type of.
effects pedals. They're not. It's nothing real extensive, but it's used to create maybe a loop. I do some looping in my more rock and roll show, like I did that afternoon that we met. It fills the sound out some, but the experimental stuff, and it's also based on some feedback. It would definitely be an after 5 thing, but
Loud
I would
jamming.
love to come back and turn people on to it.
Oh, yeah.
I really would. I mean, I'm really jazzed by it right now.
Well, the show that films, 8 o'clock, anti
the anti-show,
Oh,
They-
interesting.
With Cherry.
Yeah. Yeah. They have a lot of musicians who come in, and that's when they film. They don't go live.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's an exciting option.
Yeah.
Well, I'm anxious.
Hangs around, she might be able to just be on there tonight.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it depends on what, because I know that you have an appointment tomorrow.
I have
And
a
we-
gig tonight also.
Oh, do you
do
have a
you?
gig tonight?
Yeah.
Whoa, where's that?
Can I get to Conover from here in less than 15 minutes?
I don't think so.
Conover?
I'd say about
Where's
an hour and a half.
Conover?
Hickory.
Yeah.
Hickory.
Oh, Hickory?
Just past-
So you're going to fly out of
Between
here?
Hickory and Statesville.
And what time are you supposed to be there?
8:30 is showtime.
Okay.
8:30 is
okay.
showtime?
You can probably do it in an hour and
Woohoo!
15 minutes.
See, I told you
could
she's
flag
like
me
us.
by on the interstate if you see the white van with flames coming out of the back of it. It's not intentional that I run you off the road.
She didn't
show
mean
must
to.
go on.
in a
She's going to
hurry.
apologize before it even happens because she knows it's going to happen.
No.
Wow, well, there again. I mean, we're off at 5:30, so that'll give you 2
I
hours,
figured as much.
an
I
hour
was-
and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
I was definitely going to
You
come
flew
do
in
this.
right in time for this show. You'll fly right in time because
Everything is right timing, and
yeah,
in acupuncture today, I'm learning to let it go.
yeah, yeah,
Claw. No.
yeah. Oh, forget it. I broke my nails doing that. Let go.
Oh,
It's all good though. Yeah.
And then where is your show tomorrow?
I have a big show tomorrow. Thank you for asking me about it. It's in Boone, and it's my 8th annual holiday show.
oh, wow.
Yeah, and
So you organize the show?
I do.
Oh wow.
I did it one year just as, this will be fun.
And
then I was like, well, I think I'll do that again.
yeah.
Wow.
And then it turned into 8 years. Isn't that wonderful?
Wow.
So that's incredible. So you did
I'm
the
so-
first one in 01 and you're still?
I'm still doing it, and I've, you know, if it felt like, oh, the holiday show, but it's time to quit, you know.
Right.
But I have a lot of, I have many guest performers. The one fella that's coming up, who was the musical director on my holiday album, Dave Fox, is going to come up and be my guest this year, predominantly throughout the show. But I have, last year we released a holiday album, and so we did that as the holiday show. But the year before we had bagpipes and actors.
Wow.
We had a clappertarian.
Oh, really? So
Professional
it's like
clapper.
way cool to go.
Oh, it's theater.
And that's in Boone?
It's dinner theater
Oh, wow.
with music, you know.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
And then we kind of rock and roll at the end.
You just let it all hang down, huh? Hang out, I mean.
Hang out.
Hang down, hang out.
But actually, we try to do both.
Could you maybe,
PG, I'm sorry, I'm trying.
could you do a number that you're going to do tomorrow night?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys, for some
Am
more
I putting you on the
Melissa
spot?
Reaves.
I'm sorry.
I love it. If I'm not on the spot, what the heck?
See?
That's right. That's
See?
right. That's how she won.
Yeah.
Didn't you find that it's invigorating to be a little uncomfortable sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, just like that butterfly coming out of the cocoon. Yeah.
Oh, these are for flying.
Woohoo!
Oh, dear.
Yeah, she's one of us.
I'm going to do an abbreviated version of this, okay?
Okay.
That's all right with you. And this is the song that my friend Bannister Pope wrote. And,
Okay.
This is called a Brand New Bible.
Okay.
I'm asking Santa for a brand new Bible, large print, edges of gold. I'm asking Santa for a brand new Bible, a large print, edges of gold. I'm gonna read it in my closet, study the red parts till I get them down cold. I'm asking Santa for a brand new Bible, large print, pages of gold. Little Christian as Santa, a brand new Bible, zip up Bible to call his own. Little Peter asked Santa for a brand new Bible, large print, edges of gold. There's Matthew, he rides without his shoes. There's pictures of Mark and Luke and John. I'm asking Santa for a brand new Bible, large print, edges of gold. I'm asking Santa for a brand new Bible, large print, edges of gold.
Woohoo! Dang, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Dang.
Thank you.
I just love this girl.
Oh, yes, this is fantastic. When did you start playing?
Well, I played the violin first. And
Oh,
I told my
okay.
mom about this show, and Mama, see, I've made it to TV
Hi, Mama.
with the rock and roll.
There you go. There
I started
you go.
playing classical
But
violin.
I
when-
love violin.
Really?
You didn't tell me that, or I would have said, "Ooh, can you bring a violin too?"
So you
Yeah, watch your mic there.
Oh,
Matt.
yeah.
What?
So sorry.
What age did you start?
I started playing the violin at 7.
Oh my gosh.
And played classical violin all my life till 17. And at 16, I was like, oh, I want to be in a rock and roll band. And
Really?
So how did Mama feel about that?
I'm not happy. I know.
Well, what
we can
about the
talk about it later.
violin to a fiddle? You play fiddle also, or
No, I really don't fiddle. I try to fiddle around with
Well, what's the
fiddling.
difference?
Well, there are a lot of differences. The
Yeah.
instrument is different.
Yeah.
I mean, the bridge is flatter on a fiddle, so you can do those double stops quicker.
Okay.
You know, and fiddle and the tuning, and I'm not sure of the tuning on a fiddle.
Wow.
So it's a different animal altogether.
It's a different animal altogether.
Yeah.
Really, I've picked one up and thought I could run with it, and it's just. I mean, really, I think the body's the same. But so, and that's one of the big differences is that it is a different animal for sure. And then, of course, the playing style, which certainly derived from classical music, in my opinion. I mean, you do double stops in classical music, but
Right.
but everything else is
And your
regimented.
vocals.
I wanted to be in a rock and roll band.
So the violin and the vocals would not mix.
Oh, I'm sure they would. It's something to explore.
Yeah,
For sure.
I mean, you
That's
you
incredible.
have so much talent.
You do. I
That
mean,
yes.
Thank you.
and I'm
You
noticing,
really do.
usually when you see people playing guitar, they're like looking down. You're not looking at it at all. You're shutting your eyes.
Oh, it's all heart.
yeah, it's coming
It's
way
all heart
in
and
here.
soul.
Well, I would hope that maybe those other people are too. I don't know. but-
Yeah, maybe they're just glancing there, but I
Making
that's-
sure
I
that they're
glance every
playing
now
the
and
right
again, it's like,
key or chord
that's
or.
right. It's not that one. It's this one.
so you feel it though when you
I
feel
do.
it
I
like
think
that.
I'm really into that. I really. I don't feel like the energy can be effectively. This is my opinion. Transmitted to the audience, wherever they might be, whether it be a CD or an audience, a live audience, without me getting connected there.
Right, you are definitely connected. Could we hear more, please?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and Jen, would you mind showing when she's done playing this one some of her other albums, and we'll talk about her albums when she's done playing this song? Is that cool?
What kind of song would you like to hear? I mean,
Janice. I love Janice. And when I heard you do Janice, it was like, whoa.
Okay. I'll do an abbreviated version of this one also.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because I definitely want to get you to do Amazing Grace, because I know you know Amazing Grace. Jim, you better watch.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. Was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before rain and wrote a song away to New Orleans. Pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana, playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Windshield wipers clapping time lines, holding Bobby's hand in mine, and we sang every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another world and there ain't nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing if it ain't free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby baby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby. She was a fast machine. She's the best dang old woman that I've ever seen. She had sightless eyes, telling me no lies, and knocking me out with those American thighs. Take out more than her share. She had me fighting for air. told me to come over here, and I was already there. And God, them walls were shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching, and we weren't faking, baby, you shook me all night, not long. 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 Shook me all night, not long.
Whoa.
Talk about the goosebumps, girl.
Oh,
That was
Dang.
great.
Thank you.
Wow.
Dang. I told you she was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, you did.
Oh,
You weren't kidding.
yeah. I try not to kid about serious things. But people can find you on Facebook.
They
You
can.
are my friend on Facebook
Yay.
and melissareaves.com. And where are are you on Twitter or?
I am on Twitter. I've had a hard time adjusting to twitting,
Yeah.
From tweeting?
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm trying.
She's twine people.
She's twined to Twitter.
Now, how many albums have you produced so far?
6.
6 albums?
Wow.
Cool.
I have.
And Jen's going to show some of the photos up on here of your album. So if you want to do a quick, because I want to hear Amazing Grace. I mean, I've been telling Jim for years I want him to do, Amazing Grace. And it's like, yeah. Okay.
So that's Sentimental Anthem. That's my second full-length release. That was released in 1999. And I had, most of these are recorded up in Manhattan. And this was also one of those albums. And that's my rocker album. That's really, if you like rock and roll.
That's
your
the one.
rocker.
Oh,
That's the one
you've
to
got to
do.
come here and record an album.
Oh, yeah. Fall from Grace. That's my very first album. And that picture was taken in Boone up at when the Klondike was heavy doing rock and roll in Boone. But that was released in, I don't remember. I can't remember right now. But it's my first album. It's
Oh,
my
that was
first.
your baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Woohoo.
And I had a wonderful producer. The producer on that, Stacy Hayden, took me under his wing as a younger artist with not a lot of recording experience. And he FYI, was guitar player for David Bowie for many years on a couple different
cool.
couple different tours.
Way cool.
That's Rough Cuts. That's my 2003 release. It's a shorter album, and I call that my pretty album.
Your pretty one?
Yeah, I figured I just wanted to try something different, and that is really, really my baby.
Like a mellow type of?
It's more bluesy, mellower. It has some rock and roll on it, but it's not
Right.
it's not guitar based rock and roll. Music.
Right.
I had
A lot
guitar
of
player.
vocals?
A lot of vocals.
more-
This is an album where I had a switch in my career where I really used keyboards as predominantly as the lead instrument.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is. I had a guitar player lined up, and that fell through, and so I used a piano player, and it was a
Ooh.
wonderful. These
Way
things. that-
cool.
Holiday.
That's synchronicity.
That's the holiday CD. That's the one that I have a ton of those at my house.
Holidays.
So hop right online and feel free to buy up as many.
Holidays.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We gotta
we don't
be,
do that.
yeah,
Okay.
we gotta be careful.
I dig it. I'm sorry. I apologize. But
No, I think I was whoa,
Yeah, no.
over top of you.
this is the
Okay.
one that Dave Fox produced. I mean, not produced, but was my musical director on. And Zach, a player here in town played on it, Zach Page, and Nick Hope. Zach Page is a great bass player around here, lives here in Nashville. And Nick
Wow,
also.
really?
Nick plays, I think, well, he played for many years with Hope Massive. And then he is now playing with Josh Phillips Folk Festival, which is based here in Nashville. Yeah.
Way cool.
It's a great, it's a fun album.
So then
It's really a
people-
fun
local
album.
people will know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. That's way cool. And I guess that let me hear you do Amazing Grace, because I don't want to run out of time before I hear you do that.
She will not. Yeah, we
Okay,
won't be able to live with her.
No, yeah. Because I mean, time's running out. It just. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. I was blind, but now I see. It's been many days, just toils and snares, but I'm bright shining as the sun. We've known last days to sing God's praise, and when we first believed. We've known last days to sing God's praise. Then when we first believed.
Wow.
Whew, amen.
You got the chilly bumps?
Oh man, I'll tell you what, girl. I'll tell you what, you are good.
Well, I'm
People
honored.
go on Facebook, check her out, Melissa Reaves.
Thank you.
You
Yes.
are Melissa will be back again, and we'll see about getting Sydney Barnes to come on too.
Oh, nice.
Sydney had said that he would be available if I were to do a benefit sometime. So hopefully we can get you
Do
to
some
come on
fundraising.
down too. Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'd love it. Well, I appreciate you having me down,
Oh,
both of
it's
you. It
so
was
Oh,
wonderful.
we're honored.
Yeah,
We're
Yeah.
honored.
thank you.
Yeah, we're
and
honored.
I am also.
And I was so looking forward to this.
Yes.
And I was getting so nervous as the clock was ticking.
Oh no, I was coming.
I was
gonna
just
be
thinking about all the traffic though, because
And,
you
and
know
I,
how
and I
it
didn't
is.
give you my number, and it
Oh,
was
it's all
like,
good.
duh.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Boone has got a lot now, and then this rock slide I think has changed a lot.
That's
but-
what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I thought, oh my, she's
Yeah.
probably in the road thinking, oh my gosh, it shouldn't take twice as long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people, that is James Crouch music there. So that means we're winding down. Make sure you watch the Midnight Drive-In. Is that Friday nights at 11, Jen? midnight.
Midnight.
Friday night, midnight. Midnight driving. Duh! Hey, man, we love you.